Pre-recorded late night, America's traveling interview show. Get your friends to nominate you. And if you get enough votes, we might just drop by your town. Now here's your host, a man who needs no pre-production, Brian J. Bush.
Welcome back to Pre-Recorded Late Night. I'm your host, Brian J. Bush. This is my co-host, Steve.
Hello, how are you doing today, Brian?
You're still singing everything, Steve? I thought we had to talk about this before the show.
I apologize. I'm working on the musical.
Well, we'll get to that later. For now, I'd like to introduce my first guest. She just wants to go by sort of a secret name. Please welcome Mrs. Poole.
Oh, hey, what's going on, guys? What's going on?
Hello, Mrs. Poole.
What's that? Why are you singing?
Oh, it's a sing-song. It's just the way I like to
I didn't
express
come on this show
myself
to sing. I came on this show to talk about some fantastic deals that I've recently become privy to.
Yeah, so I understand that you are such an extreme couponer that you weren't even allowed to be on the TLC show Extreme Couponing.
Well, those little on that show think that they're extreme.
Well, Mrs. Poole.
But I'll tell you right now, you ain't seen extreme, Brian, till you come in my house. And by house, I mean my 400 square foot trailer out in Garland Road. All right? I got this place loaded up with more goddamn coupons than you can shake your fist at.
Wait a minute, you're just keeping the coupons?
Yeah.
I thought you're supposed to be using all the coupons to buy a bunch of stuff. And then I never have to buy dish soap again.
What's so extreme about that?
So you're so badass in your couponing that you just keep the coupons.
I build things out of them.
Don't they expire?
I make obstacle courses for my cats.
Oh, that's very exciting, actually. An obstacle course for your cat.
They seem to think it is.
Brian hates cats.
I don't hate cats.
Brian, how can you hate cats?
Brian, you told me the only cat is a dead cat.
Do you hate Mom and apple pie, too? Do you hate America?
I'm not a big fan of baseball, but I love my mom, and I love apple pie, and I love cats, and I love America.
I'm not sure if I believe him. I don't believe you, Brian. I'm sorry.
I just also like the dark side of things. You know, like church makes sense, but you should also go partying on Saturday night.
Well, I'll tell you right now, if you want to go party on Saturday night, you need to go down to the Walmart on Jim Miller Road.
Oh, I know that Walmart.
Yes, and you take yourself some circulars that you got in the mailer that week, and you just tear it up.
Oh, my
They have
God.
got... I cleared them out of the Today Sponge.
The what?
The Today Sponge. It's a method of birth control.
I actually use those, but not for contraceptive, actually. I actually find a way that...
Oh, you don't have to use them for contraceptive.
No,
you
I
can
don't.
use them to scrub your toilet, to wash the dishes after, you make some hamburger helper.
I like finding a way. I like to pour a Coke into an entire 2-liter bottle of Coke into a Today Sponge and just take it with me during the day and kind of suck on it.
Yeah.
I just suck on it all day long.
If you go to the zoo or on a picnic or a hike, maybe you're just driving down, down checking out all the local Kmarts, see which ones are still open. You got to have sustenance.
You do.
You can't do that alone.
You do, that's true.
Have you guys considered bottled water or maybe a soda or a
Do you know
slushing?
Those bottles, they are not biodegradable?
No.
Those bottles will stay in a landfill for over 200,000 years. That's a fact.
They ain't green, Brian. They ain't green.
The Today Sponge is biodegradable?
When you're done with it, you just eat it. You just eat it when you're done with it. You just
eat it.
Mm-hmm. And it comes right back out.
Yep.
Wow.
Does double work.
Now, I have a question. What was the first coupon that you remember clipping out?
Yeah, you're gonna get me weepy if you get me talking about this.
I want to get deep. I like to get deep into the issues.
I'll tell you. I grew up in a small town, and my mama used to collect coupons. Mama. Yeah,
I'm sorry. That's my parrot that's in the room. I apologize. Oh, that little.
You have
little
a parrot?
Guy. I do. I have a parrot. A little parrot. A little talking parrot.
Steve has a peg leg too.
I do. I'm in
Wow.
a pirate phase right now, a pirate phase.
Wow. Well, that's interesting.
He's trying to write the sequel to the HMS Pinafore.
Don't get me started on musicals, Gan.
I didn't understand that, Brian, but what I do understand is savings.
What's the biggest savings you ever made on a coupon?
I bought a bushel of Honeycrisp apples that were normally $5 for the bushel for 17 cents.
Is this at a market on the side of the road? Like, I don't often see apples in bushels.
They have bushels. If you know where to get your apples, then you'll get them in a bushel. Otherwise, you just have to put them in a bag. Again, not biodegradable. Thank you, America. I'm trying to save the planet here.
So what do you do with a bushel when all the apples have been removed?
You use it for storage, making fancy
There
hats.
is a 1 minus 7. Okay, I'm sorry. I just did the math on this.
Yeah.
And that was only a saving of $4.83.
Yeah.
That is your biggest savings you've ever made.
I think she's talking in terms of percentages.
Well, I mean the percentage of what? I mean
$5.
$5. So she. Okay.
It's
I'm sorry.
0.17 divided by 5 points.
I'm sorry. That just doesn't sound quite extreme to me. I thought an extreme coupon would spend more money on like coupons on like bungee jumping or alligator wrestling or anthrax.
That's Groupon you're thinking of. Anthrax notwithstanding.
What's Groupon?
So Groupon is a website / mobile app where they have one, to make it simple, they have one offer a day for some store nearby. So like tanning. Go get yourself a tanning bed service for 75% off.
It's basically, Brian likes to use large words when he describes some. It's basically a coupon robot that lives inside computers.
What? You got a robot that can do your couponing for you?
That's exactly what it is. It's a couponing robot.
Does that parrot have one of those?
A couponing robot?
Yeah.
No. He does not have a couponing robot. No.
Well, how do I get myself one of these?
Do you have a computer?
Yeah, I got 27 computers. I got a deal on them at Best Buy.
Well, that seems like that would be the best buy you ever purchased, actually, on a computer.
Well, I only used one of the computers, and I ate all the apples. So, if you want to get down to brass tacks, I feel like I got a better deal on the apples. But whatever floats your boat, Steve.
Well, have you ever thought, what if you needed, could you eat the computers? Aren't you extreme enough?
Don't be threatening.
I'm sorry, I apologize for being
guest.
angry.
Are you trying to get an attitude with me?
Yes, I will come over there and I will force feed you those computers.
Calm down.
I will force feed those computers to you.
Steve,
What?
4 time.
I think you need to get some manners. Maybe I'll come across a coupon for some etiquette classes and send it your way.
Oh, well, maybe I will give you a paper cut across your eye.
Oh, you think I haven't had one of those? I've got paper cuts in places you've never even heard of.
Mrs. Poole, what are you looking forward to in the coupon industry in the future?
That's a good question, Brian. And I've been to several support groups for this and been on several forums on the internet and liked a couple pages on Facebook. And basically what we want is simple. We just want more deals.
Yeah. I understand you've been invited to speak at a couponing conference in Memphis?
Yeah, those Tennesseans, man, they love themselves some coupons. Every year, that's where the big conference is. And they've asked me to speak because I won the most influential couponer of the year award last year. So every year they have the winner come and talk just about, how our different methods we employ to get the best cut out of the paper, what kind of scissors we use. There's trade shows, things like that.
How does your family feel about how much time you spend perusing the newspapers and whatnot?
Well, I live alone.
Oh.
My mama died a few years ago. My daddy left us when I was 4, and I never have had children. I keep hoping a 2-for-1 comes along for some of them or something so I can get me some. But, I just can't seem to find a man. So To be honest, Brian, I don't really have any family to speak of.
There's not a coupon for a man. Maybe you could go down to the local YMCA and turn a coupon and get a fresh man for you.
You think I haven't tried to get a man with a coupon, Steve? You think I haven't tried?
I'm sure you've tried. I'm just sure I don't know if they'd take it.
Well, think of it this way. Ladies drink free on Thursdays, right? Somewhere nearby, I'm sure that ladies drink free on Thursdays, and that's sort of like using a coupon.
You mean like down at Cracker Barrel or something?
Or somewhere nearby, Cracker Barrel. Somewhere
Well, that's what's nearby. I live next door to a Cracker Barrel.
Is there anything with neon in the windows?
Well, there's a Bud Light sign.
At the Cracker Barrel?
Yeah.
You might ask if they have any special club nights.
Well, there's a busboy there I've had my eye on. Maybe I'll...
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Jose.
Nice.
Now that's an American, Jose. Calling me an American.
Why don't you tell that parrot to shut up?
I'm sorry. I apologize.
What's it talking about?
It just, you know what? It just doesn't agree how you're talking to me, Nara. It's not happy. It's not happy with your talk. Actually, right now, it's talking about how there is no God. Honestly, it's a very intellectual parrot.
Mrs. Poole, I understand that some of the people who are into extreme couponing will actually take the extra products that they get and give them to charity. Is that something that you do?
No. Call me selfish, Brian, but if I'm going to take the time to cut out all these coupons and then drive my station wagon to all the various stores to pick up my items, I'm not going to give them away. I've worked hard for those things.
It might be a good way to meet people.
Homeless. Or
just needy.
Exactly. You think I need more needy people in my life? I've got 18 cats. You don't need to tell me about needy.
Don't bring up the cats again, please. Please
don't
bring up the cats. No.
The cats are fine.
I forgot. You're a cat hater. I totally forgot.
I actually do have an honest question for you.
Mm-hmm.
What would you consider the holy grail of coupons? What is the one coupon that everyone just strives to have?
It's elusive, Steve. But it's the coupon for everlasting life. I call it everlasting life because it's free Luann platters down at the Luby's on I-30 in Lancaster for the rest of your life.
So that would be your ultimate goal.
But it comes around like once. It's like Halley's Comet. Like once every 75 years it comes around, and it's due in like the next 2 or 3. So keep your fingers crossed for me, please, gentlemen.
Where do you expect it to turn up?
It's have you ever seen the kids' movie Willy Wonka?
I have seen Willy Wonka, yes.
Well, and you're familiar with they send out the golden tickets in the Wonka bars?
I am familiar with this, yes.
Okay. Well, Luby's puts a golden coupon in one of their side dishes, and basically you just have to eat there until you find it.
It
could be in the mashed taters. It could be in the green beans with the little almond slivers. Maybe it's in the Jell-O mold. Probably not, because it'd be easy to see, and that's not really fair. But my point is, you don't know where it's gonna turn up. It's gotta find you. You can't find it.
I'm gonna find it.
Well, if you do, I'll fight you to the death for it, Mr. Good.
No, I will find it and I will destroy it.
Why would you do something like that, you heathen?
Because I can.
I think he's just going to do it for the story, to be able to say that he did it, and then write a musical about it.
Mm-hmm. The musical How I Destroyed Extreme Couponing Forever. I'm the Phantom of Extreme Couponing.
Well, that sounds like a terrible, sad play that you're writing over there with that parrot.
A sad play. It's going to take me straight to Broadway and millions of Tonys. Millions.
Well, best of luck to you both in your competing quests. Mrs. Poole, thank you for joining us. And
thank you.
Steve, go write some music. And
I would like to not thank Mr. Good. I would like to say no thank you to him.
Consider it done.
Thank you.
All right, we'll see you all next time. Good night.
Good night.
We gotta get out of here, but you can find more at prerecorded.com. There's a hyphen in prerecorded. because there is. And if you like the show, don't keep it a secret.